Okay, I'm getting ready to tear this pool table apart. I'm making a video for the person that's getting it. They're picking it up tomorrow. Get this one out and get my new one in. This one was given to me by my uncle. He found it somewhere else, and it's been a great table. It's just huge. It's not 9.4 by 5'2.5" by 31 inches tall. So I got a coin up bar table that was given to me. It needs work. Yeah, it needs the felt put back on and some stuff fixed on it. But it's a slate table. It's all there. So and as I tear it apart, I told the person they wanted a whole bunch of pictures, but as long as they get it by 1 o'clock, like they said, tomorrow, it's not supposed to start snowing till Thursday, the way it looks. I'm going to mark everything and try to, not on the top, but mark where all the parts go and how it goes together. Try. And plus, they can look on YouTube and see this video. It's been 2 or 3 years or more since I put this thing back together, so I'm gonna have to figure out myself how it comes back apart, which I know mostly, but it's been a while. I'm gonna start. I'll have to go get a baggie too, by taking the pockets apart. And they are just like two screws in it. They ain't all the same because there were some different ones in there. But I'm pretty sure it's only two that hold this on. Let's find out which it is. But that's what I said. It's been a while since I took it apart. Looks like I gotta take the rails, these black rails off first, and I'm gonna have to take the balls out of the rack. So let me move some stuff around here, and I gotta find somewhere to put my balls. That don't sound good, but my pool balls, if anybody's got a dirty mind. I'll take my rack. I'll try to set the person up with a set of balls so they can at least play pool. And I got 1 or 2 sticks here that was given to me by the people that give me the pool table. Because you never know, they might not have anything. If you can't help your fellow neighbor or something out, who can you help out? Alright, got that done. This, I think, is screwed on to this right here. That should be screwed on too, but let me see. I'm gonna see if I can take this railing off real quick, because I might be able to take the other stuff off. I think that's just a bolt on. which it is. It's 9/16 or a half inch. Now I got the heaters going, and 9/16 or half inch, which is out in the truck. All my wrenches are in the truck, but we'll make something work. We'll take some extensions, because I took a whole bunch of tools to take the other pool table in case I had to take it apart. I got tons of ratchets and wrenches and stuff in here. Just gotta find the right ones. And I think this is a 5/8, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's 5/8, so we need something smaller. Just grabbing sockets. Yep, there it is. And all this is held together, some nuts and bolts all the way around that go down through. And I'm going to put all the nuts and bolts and all the parts back exactly on the same thing, so that person ain't going to have no problem when they put it back together. I thought this was 2 pieces, but it looks like it's probably 1 piece. I just gotta find out where all the nuts and bolts are. But it looks like this shouldn't take too long to take apart. But it looks like this 1 piece is a 1 long piece, so it's like a 9-foot piece. Yeah, it's already starting to loosen up. Just make sure when you're tearing something apart, if you don't know how you're tearing it apart, take it, like I'm doing here, take it apart and put all the pieces just like that right in front, and then you put it right back together. And that's how I did when I tore the other one apart. I think it's a Valley or something. I don't know. It's an old pool table. It does need work. It's dinged and scratched up, but it's nothing that I can't work on and make my own, make it better. And plus, it was free. Free's always good. I'll have a couple dollars in it when I'm done. Let's see. Yep. This is 2 pieces. The way it looks, I thought it was 1 piece. Alright, so I got that one done. Alright, now I gotta and then I'm gonna mark each one of these. Alright, there that is. Now I should carefully, if I start pulling this up and jiggle it apart. And then I'm going to mark it 1 or 2 or 3. I haven't figured that out yet, but it's sticking right here. This piece, and didn't mean to do that, but it is brittle because it's old. There it goes. Alright, so we're going to set this down just like we tore it apart. That came off of right here. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Then I'll go by and take all these little staples out. Now, we got to put this back the same way it came apart. There's that. This goes on here. This one was without anything. Alright. Now we'll see if we can come down here and jiggle this one. Alright. It's loose. I just got to take all the pocket screws out. And it really probably don't matter, but I'll write what side it is. There we go. Gently set that down because I don't want to damage anything. I know I'm giving it away. It's not going to be mine, but still ain't no sense of messing anything up or tearing anything up. They're going to have fun like I had with it. I still have fun with it, but I got a lot smaller table, slate table. It's what I've been wanting. Alright. I'm going to take all these. These are all different sizes. And we're going to put them there. They're for the pockets. I still got to undo that one. I can get this one out probably. Maybe. Nope. I'm going to have to undo the racks to get them out, but we can go ahead and take the tops off. I don't know about this, how it was on there. I got to get on there and check. I didn't have a piece of wood the way it looked. I'm getting the ball return, see if we can loosen this one up. Like I said, this is not a cementum table. This is, but if you're having fun, that's all that matters. This is a like compressed type of table, and the one I got out there is actual real wood, plywood and wood. There ain't nothing wrong with compressed table. Look how many years I had and how much fun we had with it. It all depends if you take care of yourself, which I try to. It's got one mark over there, that little dent in it. I think my niece did it. Looks like they banged something against it and put something in a little dent in this. Alright, now, if I push that forward, this one should pop off. Yep. We'll flip that over. So I said, we're going to make sure. The same thing if you go to the junkyard or wherever. If you buy something and you take it off with something and you got a nut or bolt and you need that nut or bolt, put it right back, if you can, right where it came off. Then you know where it went. Because if not, you get home, you'll have a bag of nuts and bolts and you might not know where they go. So, well, you seen how that came apart. I'll go ahead and just some bolts right up in there. I'm going to go ahead and pause you. I'm going to take the rest of it apart. And then we'll go from there. I'll take the top of it apart and I'll show you more. Okay, I went ahead and just did the same thing. I got a couple baggies. I got the one for the holders. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off the belt. Now, the belt is stapled and they got holes where the screws are. But I stapled it on because it was stapled before. So I'm going to go through a pair of pliers and pull every single staple all the way around. Then I have to pull the belt off. Same way this one's stapled, so. I'm hoping I have a pair of pliers in here. Probably don't. I have a set of side cutters. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get all the staples out. You don't need to. I don't need to film that. That's just pulling all the staples out, and then I'll show some more. This video is for the person that's getting it, and also if someone see how it was torn apart. So. Okay, I got all the staples out. I pulled every single staple out very gently. Make sure all that came out. Now, what I'm going to do, make sure you're still seeing, I'm going to work on the sides here and the top. But these sides come off pretty easy. There's just screws, one here, one there, one there. Looks like, now this side here, left side, right. This the right side. I was marking them. It already says 5 and 6 and whatever and 4. But anyway, I'll make them bigger. But this side is one piece. And these on the new one, or the new one I got, but it ain't cut here, so it's one solid like long foot. And then these these just slide out. Now the one of these was cracked when I got it. This is right here. So they just slide out. I'll go ahead and tape that. And they can put it back together like I had it. If I can find a tape line. Here it is. Maybe. This is just cheap tape. It's Dollar Tree tape. But it works. What you need to get done. Inexpensive, but as long as it does the job. I'll probably tape all these together anyway, so. But I'm taping this one like this, so. Alright. And then we'll tape all of them together. All they do, like I said, slide right in there. There we go. Good enough. Set them over here. And now, like I said, I'm going to start. I think this one's hooked on to here, but what I will do, and it looks like these two are missing screws. A couple of them are, they don't got all the screws in it. So I'll make marks where the screws are. And the person that gets this, if they want to put more screws in each one, they can. But these are the screws that, when I got it, I had. There was here, so you can just get standard screws or whatever and put back in here. Alright, so, and this is number 4. Looks like this is number 1. Make it. Nope, that was my mistake. This is number 3. These numbers are the same as the top. Must be 3, and these are 2. I marked them 2 for something, so. I'll mark this one number 1. And this is probably number 6, and yep. This is where the top, the halves are going. So number 6 would go here, number 5, and so on. Number 4, and you get the gist of it. So, but this right here should be held on just by these screws the way it's looking. That's why I said it's been so long since I did this. Been together a couple years or more. The hard part, I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. Maybe. Might be outside, just slide around by I know I can't pick it up by myself, but I'm going to try to get most of it torn apart today, or tonight. It is like probably 10 o'clock at night. Alright, that. Yep, and that side's right off. See it? So what I can do is I'll set this here gently, not trying to break it or tear anything up. We had a screw in here. How long that screw is, but nope, that ain't gonna work. I was saying I could have put the screws back in, but they're way too long, so can't do that, guys. So I'll just put the screws in here, and we'll call them the outside boards, or yeah. So just watch this video if you need to. The person that's getting this, outside board screws. That's what I call them. I'll go ahead and get on them, and then I'll get the bottom. I don't know if I can take that whole bottom off. I think that bottom is actually part of the back too, so I don't know if that'll work. But it looks like I got 3 here and 4 on the outsides. These are just standard wood screws that someone put in here. I ain't saying they're the ones that probably started life out as, but as long as they work, that's all that matters. And as long as you have fun. But you could, you know what, there ain't nothing underneath there to put a screw in, so maybe it, like right here, it's got a screw hole but nothing underneath. So this is where the screws go, where I put the marks. I figured I was missing a couple. Might have had something different before or something, I don't know. Could not tell you. Let's see what we got here. So I said, being careful, trying not to scratch or tear it up, because I wouldn't want it scratched or torn up. And then I'll write on the back side what the, well, they're already numbered, but I will number them 2. Piece of wood there. So we can actually number these. I'm going to make it a 5. This was a 6. This is just where the top plates are going. This was a number 1. This should be a 2 and a 3. See right here's that mark that someone I think my niece did it, but I don't know. 2. Because all this is a particle board, but it's still nice. 3. And then this one right here, I'm going to try to, that doesn't hurt that slate doing that. And if I lean it up and do that, it's not actually hurting the other piece neither, so, alright. That's my trash can there, it really don't matter, it's shot, but. This one here, I thought, get down here easy, that, yeah, this has got a bracket back here, and thought it was screwed on here somehow, but I think it might just be a bracket in the back on the 2x4, and then it's mounted to this. But I thought it came apart. So, let me see the screwdriver here. I don't know, or I can't tell. Bring the screw there. But it ain't coming off. So let me get down here. No, I need a screw there. The ball return comes in here. And it's got screws up on top here. Underneath where the ball return is, there looks like 1 or 2 screws. If I can get it in here. It's holding this little box on. That's what I'm trying to take off right now. The box. Alright, I got the one screw out. It's a little teeny, just a standard screw. And the other side is the same. And I can put these screws back in when I get it apart here. Because they ain't real long. They're really, really short. Like super short. Yeah, there it is. Now it's moving. So that's actually screw. That's all it was. But it has two screws. They're just held up in there, so we'll put them back in for the new owner. Then they'll know where they are. We'll go ahead and take these off. And the ball return box just comes off with this. It's already made into one. I thought it separated even more than like the ball, but it doesn't. So gently pull it up, and there it is. So if you see here, had two of these. Could have probably took them off there, but I'll take them off there because it'd be easier, and then I'll just stick the screws back in there for the person. So we'll set this gently over here, for now. This thing's actually easier to take apart and put back together than I thought. It's been a while. See if we can find out exactly where they went. Should be some holes. Well, the holes are they're in different places, so the new owner can put it wherever they need to, because there's a couple of different holes under here. I'm going to just stick it in one or two. I didn't realize, but this whole table is made out of particle board. And make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. Now we can I can go around and take all these off. This is the easier way to do it for me. Last time I think I put them on, and then I put the ball returns in, and it was a little harder. And the ball returns on this are just a Phillips screwdriver, and then they set in little rings. But there is two Phillips screwdrivers, or two Phillips screws to each one, and I will put the screws right back in. And then you know where the screws were. So, okay, there's one. I'm taking it down, putting the screw back in. Down, put the screw right. And this looks like it might have two holes, but I'm putting the screw right back in. They can adjust it if they need to. There it is. And then all you do is come down here, and if you can see my hands, you just spread it open and it pops right off. So I'll go ahead and go around. I'll stop you guys. I'll get all the ball returns off. But all they are is two screws on each one, and then it's got a main run. The main run is going to have Phillips screws in it, but all the screws will be back in for the new owner. Alright, we went ahead and got it. I'm gonna just do another one because that last one I forgot to turn the sound on. Got all the screws out. I wrote screws on each one, but slate screws. All the marks are out. I didn't break, but I pulled the slate apart. It will have to be re-waxed. As you can see right here, right there is a pin. Actually, they got pins in them too. Let me see. I'll make a mark that where the pins are. Roughly. Because this marker will come right off this stuff. All you gotta do is take some alcohol or whatever. But all you gotta do is put the screws back in and then put them in here. The only thing that's left, like I said, it's left on here, is me pulling the slate off the wire, which me and someone else just sliding it down. It's probably about 200 pounds or 100 pounds, 150 at least, each piece. But anyway, the only thing that's left is it's compressed sawdust, but it's a 1 by whatever. This piece here, one piece in the middle piece, that all stays together. That's one piece. Then it's got a 2 by 4. 4 of them. They run down the length of the table. Then the legs actually bolt. After you take that out, it's in here somewhere. Inside here, a bolt here, bolt down there, and then it's got the runners, and then the rest of it just comes apart. So should be good. I just gotta see. I gotta watch the video to see. I'm pretty sure this is one up here. I'm pretty sure it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I can write on here. So I can write on the wood so that then they know exactly what side it went on. Because it really don't matter in that sense. But I'm going to do it so we know. Because it's saying 4 is down there, which I know, and 1's up here. But it doesn't tell me what side is which. Well, it's saying, let me pick that back up. I marked them things out. Let me see. The runners, and then the break in went like this. So this is the right side. And if this is the right side, number 5 was on the right side, so what it's saying, I could be wrong. Let me see. That's a ball end. Alright, that's a ball, they're ball ends, so they go over there. And then this is, that was my fault. This is a break end. So this is the left side. Ball end went down here. This is a ball end, like so. I know that goes there. I'm just doing this so I can write down what it went, because this is a break end. Break end, break end. And just make sure this is the right side. That goes there. Right side, and this is the left side. So, alright. And then, if that's the case, the right side is number 6. 6 and the right side, number 6, is breaking, it says. And that's the ball end, so this would be a 6. And 6 here. And then this is 5. This would be 3. No, I got that wrong. Wait a minute. 6, 5, 4, 3. That's right. And this is 2. 2. Because number 1 is this. See if we can slide this slate back. That's how heavy it is. And this is number 1. Number 1, 1. And then this end, let's slide this way, it's easier. One part of it at a time. Because this slate is heavy, and then this would be 4. Alright, there we go. There, it's all marked. All I gotta do is finish tearing it apart tomorrow, and I'll show you the rest of that tomorrow. Until then.